time and time. It must be what you put me through. It must be what you put me through. Say love. Woo. What up, y'all? It's your boy Raymond, and I'm back up in here with another reaction video. And I know it's been a week. I'm sorry, okay? I've had a ton of work going on recently, all right? I just changed my availability because I didn't have any school going on, you know, because of like summer stuff. So I've been putting in a bunch of time and hours at work, so I haven't been able to really be home to record a lot of videos. And also, we've had a bunch of photo shoots lined up. That's been going on too. So just a lot of other stuff other than like YouTube that has been going on in my life right now. I don't know, that's kind of why I've been away. Sorry I haven't been posting for like the past week, but that is going to change because in the past week we've had a lot of stuff drop. Like we've got the new J. Cole track, we got the new No Name track. Still haven't listened to the Spillage Village track because I wanted to do a reaction for you guys. And like a couple others, there's a new Georgia Smith single as well. Oh my goodness. Really? Anyway, so yeah, you guys get the gist. There's a lot of stuff that I still need to review and listen to and whatnot for you guys. So I'm making a goal that this weekend I'm gonna be able to hopefully have all of those reviews done. If not, by Monday or Tuesday at the latest. So we're gonna start off with one of my favorite artists of all time right now, and that is Mr. Anderson .Paak with a new single called Lockdown. And you know, with a lot of the BLM stuff coming out right now, a lot of the singles that have been dropping have been very much related to police brutality. And so this, obviously, just looking from like the thumbnail, the music video, this obviously looks like it's going to be no different. Which is I'm totally okay with. Honestly, I'm totally okay with. I love hearing like new perspectives, and it's really interesting sometimes to hear when artists get political and what their certain views on the whole world pertain to them. And also, you know, I mean, it is Anderson .Paak too, and a lot of his material does have a political undertone context to it in a way. Especially on his album Oxnard, I think there's a lot of political material in there that really kind of dives deep. The song's called Lockdown. It's by Anderson .Paak. I'm ready to go, and yeah, I'm gonna give you guys my reaction. So let's go. All right, boys, let's go. Oh!
You should have been downtown. The people are rising.
Is this shot on film?
Flying. Oh my, time heals all, but you out of time now. Judge gotta watch us from the clock tower. They just planet in the crowd. Said it's civil unrest, but you sleep so sound like you don't hear the screams.
Wait, is this Sid?
Quiet to see a trial. We just wanna break chains like slaves in the south. Started in the north end, but we in the downtown. Riot cops try to block, now we got a showdown.
Oh man. Man.
We thought it was a lockdown.
Oh, this is heavy.
Might get you took in it. The man in the mirror can't look away, you gotta look at it. Black lives matter, so what it means when they shoot at it. Generation genocide, what happened to Enterprise? They trying to kill us out. If I take a nail, see my fist, I'm a killer now. Just think, bullshit, you gotta filter out. Are you really ready for the smoke like a Swisher House? You at the liquor store.
God damn, J-Rock.
No, they about to start looting, grab the gloves and masks.
Ooh.
Never understand why they do it. Someone cut the channel off the news before I lose it. I ain't even tripping if you with it, then we lose. One day I'll be headed to the pulpit. Say a little prayer, matter of fact, I need two of them. Ooh, won't he do it? Won't he do it? This the people
oh man.
We thought it was a lockdown. They opened the fire because they tell us.
Man, this is heavy. This beat is so nice though. Oh wow. Man. Dang. Dominic Fike, sir. Whew. Man, that was... Oh, that was loaded with stuff. Oh my goodness. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna touch on the chorus, because I think what he's saying about the chorus is that, you know, he's sort of making like the relation that, you know, oh, like he's being sarcastic, saying like, oh, I thought it was a lockdown, you know, I thought because of COVID, not everybody's supposed to be outside, but then all of a sudden we've got all these like rioters and looters and protesters that are outside, that are crowding up the streets and whatnot, obviously not social distancing and whatnot, you know. I think it does kind of go a little bit more metaphoric than that. Points that he makes about like the whole African American being mistreated and whatnot, that whole thing. Like I know he mentioned like, oh yeah, you know, slavery started in the North, but now we down south, you know, like basically saying that, you know, it just hasn't, all of this is going on like nationwide, and that it's not really just like an isolated event somewhere else in the nation, or somewhere, you know, up in like Minnesota, where it was, which is the North, and then, you know, but not, it's like there's riots and protests and going on down in like the South, aka where Paak is, which is down in California, and so, you know, it's just sort of like, basically he's saying that, you know, the nation's being consumed by a lot of these protests and riots, and that like it's sort of like a nationwide and even a worldwide event that's sort of going on, is this rise of protest for Black Lives Matter and whatnot. Honestly, I think this is out of some of the songs that I've heard, just about like the BLM stuff and just about a lot of like the political stuff that's going on right now, I would have to say like this song and Pig Feet by Denzel Curry, Terrace Martin, and Kamasi Washington. I think these two really give a really good in-depth understanding of what is really going on from a Black perspective, and what's going on in the community right now. You know, a lot of these songs really are going to be like the soundtrack of this movement going forward, I feel like, if they aren't already, you know, because Anderson .Paak, you know, he's getting pretty big now, so I feel like this song will definitely be very well known, and will definitely spread and blow up throughout the nation, especially with how political it is, obviously. As far as the production goes, I really like it. Very simple beat. It's said that in the music video, in the credits, it said that Dominic Fike was credited for it, so that's really interesting. Maybe he was on the production for a little bit, maybe on the bass guitar or something like that, maybe. So yeah, the beat is very nice. It's very simple. Definitely allows for Paak and also J-Rock as well. It definitely gives them a lot of room, a lot of space to really talk and to really speak during their verses, to really tell a story. And I feel like that was Anderson .Paak did that really well. I feel like 100%. His verses were very nice, very clean, very well written. He's a very well-spoken person, so it's really nice to hear him whenever he still likes to rap, especially about important stuff like this. And then J-Rock just came in with this insane flow, very kind of a little bit reminiscent of like a Kendrick flow, maybe in like an early Kendrick days, you know. But yeah, it's good to hear from J-Rock again. It's been a little while since we've heard something from him. Definitely a very nice feature on this, and definitely a very powerful feature. He's just spitting bars left and right. Definitely saying a lot of the same stuff that Paak was saying about the mistreatment of, you know, blacks in America. Oh man, I'm definitely gonna have to take a second look at the lyrics, and I'm gonna be listening to this probably a bunch now. This chorus is very catchy, and I think all of the verses are very well done as well. The beat's very funky and groovy, and it's very nice to listen to. So I'll definitely be giving this a ton more listens. And I'll definitely have to look at the lyrics as well to really get a full in-depth view of it. But this is just my reaction so far on what I think of it. But from what I think right now, I think this is a great song. I think this is definitely going to be added to one of the songs that will define the BLM movement today. And I really hope this blows up, honestly. I think a lot of people should really hear this song. As well as a bunch of others that I think would be important as well, like Pig Feet, like I mentioned. Go listen to Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly for sure. If you want an even, you know, if you want another perspective on how a lot of these things are going on right now. That album came out in like 2015, and it's still relevant. Like stuff that Kendrick's talking about in that, a lot of that stuff is happening again now, you know, or even it's even worse now, you know. So it's just really interesting to see how music is going to play in to how this movement grows, and how this story will be told for future generations. I think. I don't know. That was a little bit on a side tangent, but as far as this song, love it. I think for this one, I'll probably give it like a solid. I'll probably give it like a solid 9 out of 10. I think this song is very important. I think it's very impactful. Definitely gonna have to give it a couple more listens. I'm sure the lyrics will probably even open up even more stuff that Paak and J-Rock were talking about. That's probably gonna go dive even deeper into their thoughts on all of the BLM stuff going on right now, and just the status of America. That'll be really interesting. But yeah, that's my review and reaction for Anderson .Paak's Lockdown. I've still got the new J. Cole song, No Name, the Spillage Village track, the Georgia Smith single. Still got all that to do coming up this weekend, so definitely go ahead, like and subscribe. That way you guys can keep up on all the new stuff that's going to be dropping this weekend that I'll have for you guys. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Full-time killing, bad hole driller, chowder for the kitten, mellow yellow lemon. I'm glowed up.